Hi guys, so this video will teach you how to do the prospectus assignment for this paper. And a prospectus is essentially a way to manage your sources, okay? So it's a good idea to write a prospectus before you construct a paper from several sources because it gives you a chance to think through your project and play with ideas. This is all a prospectus asks you to do. Take a page and think through your paper. What will it talk about? How will your sources help? And what might your paper look like? In a Word document, just fill in your responses to these questions and print it. Well, you don't need to print it out. You will be submitting it electronically. Your prospectus should be about 2 to 2.5 pages in its entirety, including the questions. If you go over, that's okay. The more work you put in now, the less in theory you will have to do later. So all you have to do is go to Blackboard, okay? Download the prospectus assignment here. It will open just like it is right here, and all you have to do is fill in your answers. Don't change anything about the page at all, just fill in your answers. Again, don't change anything about the page, leave it exactly the way it is. Don't change any questions, don't take anything out, don't play with the formatting at all. It is all done for you. All you have to do for this prospectus assignment is fill in your answers. Okay, we can't emphasize that enough. So there's 4 parts here. The first part is brainstorming, okay? So this is where you will give some background on the topic and discuss why it is of interest to you and others. Answer the following questions. So what is your chosen topic? Maybe you're talking about homosexuality, okay? Or maybe you're talking about, let's say, power imbalance between men and women, okay? Women. All right, that's all you have to write there. What specific aspects of this topic will you discuss? So now you want to be more specific. What about power imbalance between men and women are you going to talk about? Is it in the workplace? Is it in school? Is it, there's lots of different things. So you want to make sure. Is it in conversation? Is it with friends or family? So what specific aspects, okay? Then what are the different viewpoints, okay? So what do different people think? Do some people think that it is balanced right now? Do some people think that there is a power imbalance, right? So what are the different viewpoints or opinions here? You can think of this as opinions about the topic, okay? And this information here will be useful later for your introduction for your paper. Okay, then why is your topic significant? Why should readers be invested? And this you'll be able to use in your conclusion later on. Alright, now part 2 is essentially where your body paragraphs will come from. This is where you connect the scholarly sources and the in-class article you will be discussing, or you'll be using to write this paper. Include all the authors and titles. Answer the following questions. How do these scholarly sources connect to your topic? And really, how do these scholarly sources and the in-class article connect to your topic? Okay, so you have a place for the in-class article, okay? Maybe it's DeVore, maybe it's Kimmel, maybe it's Rosen, Morgan, Kilborn, whatever it is, you put the in-class article here, okay? Then you write 2 to 3 sentences for the in-class article and explain how that article will be used in your paper, okay? How does it connect to your topic? So again, you have a space here for the in-class article, and then you have a space for each of the 3 scholarly sources. Okay, so you want to make sure that you do both of these. You need to have the in-class article and the scholarly sources here for part 2 of this prospectus. Students mess this up all the time. Please put your in-class article here, 2 to 3 sentences for that, and then 2 to 3 sentences for each of these. Okay? Okay, all 4 need to be there. Now, of course, if you're going to use more sources, you can put more sources in the prospectus, okay? This is the main part of this assignment. I want to be able to see how you're going to be able to use your sources in the paper. This is where your most of your feedback will come from for this assignment, okay? Then part 3 is your thesis. You tell me your thesis for your paper, all right? And then part 4 is the works cited. Alright, so again, all you're doing is downloading this form and filling in the questions. Okay, so you'll have to do some research first before you'll be able to do part 2 of this. But once you have this done, you'll have a really strong idea of where your paper is going, and I will be giving you feedback on that. When you're ready to turn it in, you go to Blackboard and the learning modules. Okay, so we notice from our prompt, if we look at the top of our prompt, it's due November 21st. So when we go to our learning modules, what week is that? So it'll be week 14 that the prospectus is due. So week 14 in the module is where you'll submit it. So the very last one, you'll click on the submission link, just like you do for a typical essay, okay? And it tells you when it's due, and it's 50 points, okay? You attach it just like you would a normal essay. Browse your computer, all right? Attach it, okay? Oops, sorry. And then hit submit, okay? So the prospectus again is due the 21st, and that happens to be week 14 for our class. All right, so let me know if you have any questions.